Spoody versus Tuff. Immediate leather armor for both racers. Armor is always good to have. And taking a trapdoor. Their slime is so cursed. I mean, it's like caramel. It's a caramel slime, except it's melted caramel because it's a slime. But it looks pretty tasty. Butterscotch slime. There we go. Sudi spending the time to kill the leprechaun. There is darkness for Tuff and Spoody in the Shriner. Both of these racers. Definitely gonna tap that. The torch for both racers. But of course isn't gonna pick that up. Because you don't want to pick up torch after you have tapped the darkness shrine, but move dig as well, so this is already coming out to be a pretty good start for both races. Pretty speedy. Not taking walls, you already have map, Slimo. Can we all just try to convince Slimo that taking torch after tapping darkness is bad? Please? I've tried talking to him about this, but he just wouldn't listen. Cap. Torches are good though. Once again, we have a glass staff. Just like the second race of the last seed. Infinite items. I have a ring swap for Spoody as well. It will be the ring of gold, but any ring swap is fine right now as Tuff continues running. That was a pretty cool Boots of Pain pickup for Spoody. Jumping into the Boots of Pain and then tackling the Minotaur with it. He's probably looking to swap off this glass staff. But why is it bad? It's okay, Tuff. Going down to glass shard, but end up booting what you want. But even if you don't have a weapon, Pain is pretty good because it's move attack. A very nice staff lineup for Spoody there. Lines are good, but move attack. Boots of Pain is just good enough on its own that isn't too much of a consideration, I would say. Spoody down to just a glass bib. Getting Squaga suited. That is not gonna help in this catch-up. Base longsword Tuff. No damage ups to go with any of this. Okay, Tuff having a bit of trouble with that exit room. Needs to make up time against Spoody's glass staff and Boots of Pain with just the glass shard, which is far from enough. Heart transplant on Spooty's for Tufwfo will be a very speedy purple check. But super aggressive spell usage out of Tuff. Takes a Telemonkey as well, but longer Tuff is without a workable weapon. The more Spooty will be able to take the lead in terms of not just speed, but health. As Tuff taking an ogre hit, those darkness ogres can be a bit funky sometimes. Spooty having a lot of space to work with. Okay, Slimo. Spooty already on to Dead Ringer. It's not gonna employ staff strats, sadly. This is easy left side scoots. Kappa. And enough bombs to use on the Necrodancer fight as well. Torch is good with darkness, apparently, Cap. I can see, I guess. Don't have darkness ogres. But there you go. .D for Spooty. Race from time of 7:19. So still extremely fast. Despite such a late death from Tufwfo. Tuff was pretty much just The Walking Dead until a weapon could be found, but no weapons ended up being found. Having to just survive with the glass shard, of course, a huge issue if you want to keep up pace. Immediate throwing stars for both racers can definitely have some utility out of early throwing stars, from fast boss kills to cracking open crates to sniping out mini bosses. And Spooty using one right away to get obsidian armor. Bit of an Eli strats coming out for Tuff, using the monkey in order to get the bomb invulnerability, as Tuff throws a throwing star at the blood shop for some reason, maybe hoping that they would be able to kill. Or something. Don't know. Just going to reset off of that. Ah, doing it in the right order this time. And hopping back on the freeze too. And there will be a Squagus suit in the super secret shop, which is a pretty good pickup. But Spooty does have obsidian armor, so an advantage over Spooty, but not the biggest one. And a lucky charm pickup for Spooty. Taking time to kill Leprechaun to be able to get better things and also more importantly, the bats. The bats. Dun dun dun. Also getting this lucky charm, but we'll farm the leprechaun as well. Some pretty big money on Tuf's side. And Spooty checking black for a glass whip. We'll have to take it. Else stay on 1 damage in zone 2. Standard or Rift Fight for Tuf, using the stars earlier for the blood shop kill and for the blood drum anyways, so wanna go pick up for Spooty, a good thing to find in order to round out this build, because there are definitely still items to be found. And there's a choice of 2 rings. Spooty is just gonna whip the crate open to get a little bit of pain action going on. There's the rest of the pain set. Spooty does not have enough health in order to get that, but there is also a full heart container here. But unless Spooty will just pass up on it, those items can be very nice. Tuf, meanwhile, will take a peek, likely screen watching, seeing those good items, and taking pain. Boots of Pain with not snaggy blood weapon is pretty nice. Looking pretty good. Skipping the chest as well. Didn't see what Spooty got, but probably wasn't good. Spooty swaps off to Blast Helm. And there goes the spiked ears for Tuf. Jumping to avoid the freeze. An interesting build for Tuf. But that harp proc will pretty much always do pain damage because that's the same attack pattern as pain, as Tuf takes the lead. Spooty with a blood spear and Ring of Pain. Definitely not nearly as good as Tuf has. Obsidian Staff for Spooty. A good pickup. It looks like Tuf taking a teleport into the shop, allowing Tuf to maintain this lead by a hair over Spooty. And Spooty goes down! Oh my! Staff in zone 4. Oop, one more time. Let's see, Orange Armadillo, that's annoying. It's Orange Armadillo into such a bad spot! Dying next to food feels great. So Tuf, having a ton of space to work with. Decently safe at the moment as well, has heavy armor levels of protection. Yeah, that was just an unfortunate death for Spooty. Uff is looking for lunging. Kappa. Oh, but unfortunately the shop bro will not be able to do anything in that position. Moving into a diagonal spot. And just laughing at Tuff as Tuff isn't able to heal an extra half of heart off the boss cult there. Should have gone for Jolt Dagger, I saw in 2-3, but boss chests were garbage. Yep. Thing is, you don't know until you run the seed. And an urn open for Tuff. We'll keep the blood harp. No gun. No gun. But Spooty, already ready for the next seed, so... Knowing this is pretty certain Tuff will take this. No gun! No gun. Gun bad. Gun isn't bloody. If the gun was bloody, then maybe. Imagine if we had guns of different types. Oh, gold gun. That is a thing in GoldenEye, actually. We have some off-the-rails lures. We're tough, but of course lures being great. So great in that they're super easy to re-rail. No flawless or tough. Not having enough bombs needs to do butt puzzles here. There isn't much more to say. Oh, actually, will blood magic, it seems. Does have the shield. So, that works too. Why not? Beat this up a bit. Pretty fast Necrodancer fight, as expected, but... Finish with a race room time of 10:04. Sorry you guys couldn't take gun, it's fine, no gun. So tough. Taking the first point off of Spooty this entire tournament. Spooty now 22-1. 22-1 record. No gun lures. I like to see that. This is a safe area. We do safety things. We do 2-minute long dead ringer lures here. How long? Dead ringer lures slow play when? How long can dead ringers lures even last? But definitely a great take for Tuff there. Yeah, I heard already. It was too long to fit in a clip. Oh my. Silly Pairs' 90-minute Necrodancer fight. Boss slow play sounds like a horrible thing You just beat the boss and then you stand there. And then you wait until your opponent gets fed up with how bad the category is. Immediate tier 2 cracked wall. 2D is going to let Tufwfo check it first. It will be a super secret shop with a ring of might and a golden flail along with the luminous torch. Tuff will take the ring and the flail. And Spooty going for a throw. Not sure what the plan was there to finish off the kill, but nonetheless, the throw will not work. Getting unlucky. Spooty's just gonna move on. Purchasing the torch and the ring of might. Monocle pickup for Tuff. Allow Tuff to pick up these 3 bombs here. Having the exact amount, 88 gold for the monocle. Good stuff. And Tuff will pick up the dove. Team Dove. We'll put it down. Team Down Dove. What's wrong with Down Dove Monster? Oh! Tuff running right into a yellow skeleton. Up Dove is optimal, but Up Rat and Up Snowbro, well, just never get those two, right? Tuff chancing for the kill, but it won't work out as Spooty picks up a Glapier. Cracks open this tier 2 cracked wall for a Shovel of Courage. Absolutely perfect. This is a great build for Crystal tier. We have Move Dig, we have a Glass Rapier. And why not throw in a bit of damage up just in case a more consistent, better weapon shows up. And Spooty passing on the Ring of Regeneration! That is interesting. Ring of Regeneration is very good, but having no spells at the moment. And no armor either. What about Updog? What is Updog? Hey. Sorry. But we're seeing Move Dig already being put to pretty good use. Tuff. Pretty much with the same build, just with 3 zones, 3 floors behind. Yeah. Really trying to run away a bit more with this lead. We'll check though. Red Slime is the clone. You're allowed to modify 2 things. Visually. 3 things actually. The Cadence sprite, the clone sprite, and the Dorian sprite. But... well, you can't just turn clones into dragons. You're also allowed subtitles. You aren't explicitly allowed to change subtitles, I don't think. Yeah, we just don't enforce it if you break that. And your name is also Pantslor. Or if you're Tufwfo, I guess. And you have Welsh. And an Obsidian Cat for Tough. Spooty has a glass rapier, so it's a great weapon. Still tough, managing to make up a bit of time here, just slowly working away at Spooty's lead. A good handling of the confused for Spooty there. Getting grabbed by the green monkey. Okay. Not even a moment's hesitation after that. Picking up glass armor and losing it pretty much immediately. Okay, Tough is in a scary health situation. No armor to tank with. But Tough really trying to work against Spooty here. Double-digit bombs, Pog Champ. Yeah, it looks like a total of 27 bombs for both racers, but Cat Snag will prevent Tough from digging. Not like this. Solid job keeping up pace with Spooty, but unfortunate it has to end with some item anti-synergies. That's probably the biggest item anti-synergy I've seen in this season of racing. So many hits taken from trying to dig. Well, not just courage, but also with Miner's Cap. When do we ban courage shovels? When do we ban move dig? When the year is 20XX. But Spooty with a bit of dino damage to pass on the first phase of the of Dead Ringer. Dino damage lunge. Yeah, that's what the sunglasses were for. It's for the dino damage lunge. But GG's to Spooty. We'll take this with an 809.